Hey, what's up everybody? Gilbert Blaze here, back with another video. The weekend's over, it's Monday, and some people always may say, well, Monday they gotta go back to work and everything, but for me, I'm off on Mondays, so it's my off day and I'm relaxing and chilling at home. So let's talk about Bobby Lashley really fast here. I watched Strikeforce this weekend, and I caught his match. And you know what? I'm not really a big MMA fan. I'm trying really hard to get into MMA. I know so many wrestling fans are. And quite honestly, like watching his match, I had to admit, I did enjoy seeing him get his ass kicked. I'm just not a big fan of his. Never was. I mean, he proved to be a shitty wrestler, and now he's proven to be a shitty MMA fighter. So I will say this though: the first round, I think it was him. It was all him. But it seemed like he got really tired, and his opponent felt it. And I also thought his opponent, who I have no idea who he is, but the strikes he was giving him to the back of his head, I thought that was kind of illegal. And I thought the referee should have stopped it or warned him or something about that. But he was giving him some heavy strikes in the back of the head, and that just completely messed up Lashley. I mean, he was done. I seen him all bloody like that, like he had a cut underneath his eye. And to hear about that he had suffer from dehydration after the match, and he had to get go to the hospital. But it remains to be seen now if he's going to still continue his MMA career. I think he will. I don't think he's going to quit. I think he's going to want to prove himself even more now. So best of luck to him. I'm not a big fan of his, but best of luck to him. But that brings me to Batista, who apparently wants to do MMA himself, and if he does do MMA, I want to see him get his ass kicked. I will love it. I hate the guy. I hate is such a strong word, but I just dislike him so much. I mean, with all the bullshit he did in WWE, I mean, seriously, he needs to get his ass kicked, and I'm really looking forward to watching that happen. Now, my buddy Fight Dog, the big MMA guy here, he needs to get on, Fight Dog, you need to get on watching the MMA, because every time I talk to you about it, you haven't seen it yet. So what kind of MMA fan are you, buddy? But anyway, yeah, so going on to wrestling. We've seen the debut of Alberto on SmackDown, and everyone's talking about it. It created a big buzz, which is a good thing. I mean, I've watched AAA for many years, so I knew who Dos Carlos Jr. was. So when I first heard he signed with the WWE, I thought to myself, oh no, this is a bad thing for him because they're just going to screw him over. And yes, right away they told him he couldn't wear his mask, and I was like, come on, let the guy wear his mask. Why does Rey Mysterio have to be the only person to wear a mask in WWE? It's just ridiculous. But they told him to take the mask off, and I heard also that he wasn't too pleased with that. So in a sense, I was thinking to myself, damn, for him to sign a contract with WWE, he had to basically sell out his legacy and his father's legacy and his name. So I mean, I was mixed reaction towards it. And then once I saw the vignettes started to happen, and they was giving him so many vignettes, I mean 2 to each show, which was, I thought was going to be overkill for him. And I'm like, come on, they're giving him so much vignettes. People are going to be who cares? And the vignettes were looking like novellas, like the scenes from the novellas, soap operas. And I was like, wow, what's going on with this guy? So finally he debuts, and he talked about Rey Mysterio. They cut a promo, and the promo was really good. He came out all in just that cocky, arrogant way, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed this exchange between the two, and I was looking forward to their match. And sure enough, when they came to his match, I mean, he came out with the Rolls Royce, and I'm like, his own ring announcement. I thought for a minute, I'm like, oh no, is he gonna be like the Mexican JBL? I hope not. But there's a difference between JBL and Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio has talent. So yeah, he came in with his own ring announcement, which was really over the top, and I thought, awesome, great. This is the way you debut a new wrestler to the WWE. This is an old-fashioned way that WWE used to do a long time ago, but they don't now because most new wrestlers don't get vignettes. Most new wrestlers now go to FCW and then straight to now NXT, or before it was ECW. So happy that they did it the right way. They debuted him the right way, and his wrestling skills was really good, and he really adapted well to the WWE style because his AAA style is phenomenal. But he really adapted well to the WWE style. I was surprised by that. His finisher was really good, a cross arm breaker. He's done that many times in his matches in Mexico. So I really enjoyed this a lot. They're definitely high on the guy. They want him to be like the next Latin superstar after Rey Mysterio leaves. So from what I'm hearing, they're going to really push him hard. Would not be surprised if he's the Intercontinental Champion within the next few months, or even get a world title push within the next few months, according to how much the heat he gets from the fans. And from what I've seen, now even though SmackDown is dubbed and is taped, you know, he did get a lot of crowd reaction. So I'm hoping that it still continues and that the WWE don't drop the ball on him, because this guy does seem like to be a star is born, definitely. So, you know, Raw is on tonight, and yeah, I guess I am looking forward to that, just to see what they're going to do next with the Nexus angle. I heard Skip Sheffield broke his ankle, or apparently he hurt his ankle, so now that's a big blow to them. So are they going to bring back Darren Young? You know, they probably might as well. But then again, after him getting his ass beat so bad last week, it's going to be kind of hard to see how they're going to bring him back. So we'll see what they do tonight on Raw, but it should be interesting. I heard they're going to have like a 900th episode, I think, so they might do something with that. I think it's either this week or next week they have their 900th episode, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, you know, they got new tag titles now. I was looking at them last week, and they look pretty interesting. I like that. I like that they finally just have 2 tag titles, not just 4 tag belts now, just 2 now, which is what we needed. Now, hopefully, the women's title and the Divas title can get merged together finally, but I doubt that happening. But it does seem like Melina is going to be facing Lee Cool at Night of Champions, according to what I've been looking at and seeing that there's a potential like setup for a feud. So if it does happen, then more power to them. Finally, they get to freaking unify those women's titles, because this has just been a long time coming. So quickly on to ROH. September 11th is right around the corner. You know, Glory by Honor is the show that I'm going to September 11th. And I'm really hoping that Tyler Black doesn't come into the New York show, which will be his last show as the heavyweight champion, because I want his last match in ROH to be just about having a match, and so he can go out like that. But if he comes into the New York show as the heavyweight champion, it's a pretty obvious fact that he's going to lose the title. He has to. He has no choice but to lose the title, and that's what I don't want to happen, because I hate to see matches that are so obvious. So hopefully, like either in the show in Charlotte or even the show in Plymouth, I think Massachusetts, like the following night, he'll lose the title then, which would be perfect, and then he'll come into the New York show just to have his match, and he'll have his send-off. You know, the New York crowd, definitely, they're not feeling Tyler Black no more. They haven't felt him for a long time now, ever since his 60-minute time limit draw with Austin Aries. They really turned their back on him. So every show that he used to come to after that, there was just like a mixed reaction, like more people booing him than cheering him. And so I'm really going to feel sorry for him, like if people boo him or chant sell out, or just give him a lot of heat for no unnecessary reason, because the man wants to make a career change. He wants to wrestle for the big time. Who can blame him? The money that the WWE offers, and just the experience that the WWE offers, to travel all around the world, to be in a high-class promotion that the WWE is. You know, you can't fault any wrestler who want to go to the WWE, because even though the WWE isn't what they used to be, it's still the WWE. It's still the big time. It's the big leagues. So you can't fault any wrestler for doing that. So I hope the New York crowd cut the guy some slack, and don't go too much on top of him. But I will be cheering them on with my Nexus shirt, by the way. Yeah, me and my friends decided we're going to be wearing our Nexus shirts just to see, I don't know, it was my friend's idea. I'm still debating if I'm going to wear it or not, because, you know, I'm sure people are going to want to give us a lot of heat. But, you know, it's about having fun anyway, so what's the big deal? But yeah, I'm looking forward to that show, and I'm also looking forward to the TNA show in September and to the Chikara show in September. So yeah, September is going to be a great month for wrestling, especially for live events, for me especially. So yeah, you know, TNA is still doing their whole Fortune thing versus you know, EV2, and we'll see where that goes about. You know, I'm not really feeling it, but you know, it is what it is for now. I just hope it doesn't last too long, because then it takes away from a lot of other young talent in TNA. But we'll see what happens with that. And also, I'm curious to find out what's going to happen with the Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money now that their series of matches are over. They're incredible, phenomenal series of matches. I mean, they really brought back tag team wrestling to a whole other level, which we haven't seen in WWE, that's for damn sure. You know, ROH has a great tag team division. But definitely, you know, I want to see what they're going to do with this. I just hope they just, I mean, don't let them just waste away again. But we'll see what happens with that as well. So, you know, wrestling in the whole, I'm still trying to pique my interest. You know, there's good things happening, there's bad things happening, but I'm still off and on about the whole wrestling thing. You know, a lot of people was asking me actually about the last video that I posted up about the promo that I did. Now, to explain that to people really quickly, it's a, you know, it's an internet claw league. Claw league meaning like it's computer generated. You know, the whole thing is like the characters are based on shooters on here. You know, from the IWC, and so basically I have a character, and I'm having a feud with the guy named the Patriot, who's played by the Monoxide. So you just saw a promo leading up to our match that we're going to have, and it's fun, you know, to do that because get into character, you know, cut a promo. It's fun, you know. I like doing that. I'm involved with also YTCW and WME, along with as well as SWA. So it's a fun thing that I do on the side. That's, you know, it's a fun hobby, and I enjoy it. I like getting into character, cutting promos. You know, my character in SWA is Gay Edge. You know, the gay CM Punk in a sense. You know, so it's pretty fun playing that, and it's cool. So yeah, check it out. Check out the channels, the links that I posted up in the last video. You know, check it out. And yeah, definitely that's what I'm going to talk about for wrestling for now. And I'm going to definitely post another video later on today talking about other stuff. But this is just my wrestling vlog for today. Hope you all having a great week. Well, the week just started, but it's Monday, so talk to y'all later. Peace.